tryouts, please welcome the former welterweight world champion, Louis Collazo.
One particular fighter that, I think is fresh on your mind, and that is Andre Berto, if I assume correct. When you fought Andre Berto, it was one of the best fights in the year 2009. It was an exciting fight, a fight that a lot of people thought that you won. A lot of people believe that you won that fight against Berto, and arguably so. You outworked Berto, you hurt Berto, you actually won the championship rounds when the fight was up for grabs. But here's the thing, Berto not only won a decision, but it was a unanimous decision, a close unanimous decision, no rematch. Why?
Well, it wasn't up to me. It wasn't up to Team Collazo. It was more on Team Berto. And, he didn't make it happen, so the fight didn't happen. I guess his team didn't want to make it happen, but I'm beyond that. That's the past. I'm gonna deal with the present and the future. Berto needs to stop fighting 140 pounders. That's basically what he's been doing since after my fight. And I believe he got to step up to the plate and fight someone the caliber, the type of fighter I was. But since my fight, he haven't stepped up, so he's not even in my radar anymore.
A lot of people don't understand that I tried to make the fight happen in action. I tried to make the match happen. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, I wasn't safe. I made a lot of mistakes. I paid for that night. And just like anybody that knows me, they know that I want to go and try to prove the point. So we try to make the fight happen again with Team Collazo.
Well, the Berto fight is always going to be coming up. We never made the rematch. Team Berto didn't want to do it. They blamed it on Team Collazo. We tried to overprice ourselves. HBO, they didn't want to take the fight. That's not the case, man. And I'm not even looking at Berto anymore. He hasn't stepped up to the plate since he fought me. He's been fighting 140 pounders. He's not even in my radar right now. I'm just focused on this fight April 13th, and that's it, man. Let Berto do his thing, and I'm gonna do my thing. It's funny, 2 years passed, and it's still bringing it up. Lets you know, man, the real outcome of the fight. I think the only way he would try to take the fight with me is he loses his title, and he's gonna try to come back. It's gonna be too late. You ain't gonna be able to get me in that ring after you lose that title. I don't even want to fight him anyway, man, to be honest. I got bigger and better plans.
We find out that the next day is a St. Paddy's Day festival, and Louis wanted to run a road race. It was a 5K road race, and we winded up getting Louis' team and our team. We winded up getting Louis in the race, him and the other two, Mikey and Ralphie, and we got him to the front of the line. And once we got to the event the next day early in the morning, it was, I think 2,500 people were in the race, and there was going to be a St. Paddy's Day festival, and there was going to be 35,000 people there during the day. The coordinator of the festival, I was introduced to her, and I winded up talking with her. She gave us, all access passes.
Got me in the pace car so I could start off the race to watch Louis do the 5K from the jump off.
All right, we're in 5 Points, ready to kick off our first event of the day. 2,300 runners have showed up for the largest road race in the Midlands. We're quite excited they're about to take off, and we're happy to have Louis Collazo, the world welterweight champion.
The marathon over here celebrating St. Patrick's Day, South Carolina. We get this marathon in. Feel good right now. We just finished doing a 5K. A little workout. Get it in. Conditioning. Sprints all the way. Feel great.
I was right behind you the whole time. I got 10 today.
And Collazo, numero uno. Number one, man. All the way through. Number one. Making phone calls and
Going in.
Going in all the way. Watch it out there. 154. Watch it.
I feel Irish today. I feel Irish.
you got your Irish clover.
You know, representing, baby. Internationally. Going to the St. Patty's Festival right now. We did the marathon this morning. Excited. Beautiful day out.
We're here at the Salty Nut after the St. Patty's Day with Louis. He ran a good 5K run. He was like top 20. I think he ran like the 5K in like 19 minutes and 30 seconds, I think. I'm not sure. But we're going to go inside now. We're going to have him sign some autographs for the owners and some of the fans inside here with him.
Aftermath, baby. See the aftermath, right?
Something else, speaking of working out, any fighting fans in the house? Well,
it's upside down, honey. There you go. Sorry.
Louis Collazo is here. Raise your hand, Louis. Somewhere out front.
Are you out there, Louis?
Okay, here he is, right there. Google him, look him up on YouTube. He's got a big fight coming up April 13th. And he says he likes to train in Carolina because it's the best state there is.
There's so many people that want to fight him down here. Everybody wants a piece of Collazo.
And all, there's a lot of fights at 154 that are, going to make, major TV. And, let's say an opportunity comes along again like it did with the Rivera fight where somebody falls out and you're given an opportunity 2 or 3 weeks out. Is that something you feel like you'd be able to do, or is it dependent on the opponent? Like, how well do you know the landscape of the 154-pound weight class that you'd be prepared to fight? Any one of those guys that has a push behind them, on
now that I'm gonna fight now, April 13th, I'm gonna be ready for any call. Could be a 2 days notice. I will be ready. That's it. The inactivity is over with. I'm gonna be active now. I got a great team behind me, and I'm gonna be ready for at all times. So if that call does come, those people are gonna pick the wrong guy if they do call Luis Collazo.
Not only did we get to do the 5K road race, which was great, and then we were at the festival all day, and then we ended up all getting like sunburn, and we had a great day. It was a long day. We ended up going back to the hotel and resting because it just so happens that on the same day, South Carolina has their Golden Gloves finals, and like in New York, the Golden Gloves is a 3-month. It takes 3 months long, and you have 1,000 fighters competing for in 11 weight classes in 2 divisions in the novice and the open. In South Carolina, there was 1 day of the Golden Gloves. I think there was like 7 or 8 bouts with some juniors mixed in, and you would think that because there's not a lot of fighters there and not a lot of competition, that there wouldn't be great fighters. There ended up being 3 or 4 bouts who were very competitive. They have a couple national champions that come from that gym at White Rock. and we got to watch, you know, we got to sit with Louis and watch the fights all night long. We also set up a table for Louis, and we had him doing like an autograph for the fans, because he has a lot of fans in South Carolina, because that's where he does his training camp when he gets ready for a title fight or a tune-up. But we ended up, you know, autographing posters and autographing gloves, and you know, the fans loved him. I mean, you know, it happened to be a great day, you know, 5K run, festival, the Golden Gloves. I mean, it couldn't get any better than this.
Well, it's just getting a little bit more intense. There's nothing. It's more rounds. It's more hour work. There's more work. Period. There's no difference. I'm still dedicated the same way I was before. Even when I wasn't fighting, I was going to the gym 4 or 5 times a week. And I'm in the gym 6 days a week. It's just added one day just to show you that even when I wasn't fighting, I was still in the gym. Still dedicated my time. But this is what I want. This is what I love. And whatever I love and whatever I want, I dedicate my all to.
Andrew Stokes, camp coordinator for Louis Collazo. My job consists of a bunch of things: coordinating training, coordinating meals, making sure these guys get up on time, get to bed at a decent time, and then make sure they have some extracurricular activity when they're not training, you know, to kill the boredom, so to speak.
I'm Michael Rayner, here at White Rock Boxing Gym. It's a privilege to spar with Louis Collazo. He's one of my favorites. I'm sure I'm gonna learn a lot, pick up a lot on this journey of success. I want to thank him for allowing me to be here with everybody, the crew, Louis Collazo, Andrew Stokes, so on and so forth.
Mike Rayner's a southpaw fighter that we're using this time. Well, actually, he spars with Louis quite a lot when Louis comes down. He's a professional boxer. He has about 30 fights right now. Sometimes he brings the best out of Louis, so Louis likes bringing him back as a sparring partner over and over again. Strong kid, a little bit heavier than Louis, but you know, Louis can handle it. He deals with it.
You're back. Now that my sharpness, getting there. What blood you want to hit?
What's up with all that blood? More than yours, right? what went on. You can see his shirt. That's some of me. Just so you know. I'm coming along though. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my best. Luis Collazo looking like a champ as always. Hats off to him. Right here, palm of the gym, working with Dominique, Andrew, and the rest of the coaching staff. I'm coming along. Sharp guy, this guy. Always a pleasure coming on. Spar with him. What? My idol right there. Still got 4 weeks left.
Would be this tough. You know, you've had some really, really good fights, but things, you know, have been a little tougher for you than say like a Shane Mosley or, you know, a guy coming out of the Olympics. Would you have been a boxer, you know, that was this rough?
Well, you know what? There's nothing easy in life. Everything is hard, but if you have everything handed to you, you wouldn't appreciate it. But now I appreciate what I have, and I know what it takes to get there, so when I do have it, I'm gonna appreciate it with my all. And that's how boxing is. You know, you gotta pay your dues. I believe I paid my dues, and justice will be served, and it'll be served real soon.